Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright guys, on this episode tonight, we are going to dive into the specific race in Ohio for the Senate there. Now, as you guys know and are aware, on the weekends going into November, we are diving into the important races that are going to confirm or deny our Second Amendment rights as we go forward, because I firmly believe on this channel, it's one thing to observe what's happening, it's another to be able to action on that data, and that's what we're going to do on these weekends. So as I mentioned, I'm about to dive into Ohio. I cannot wait to show you these clips I've got because CNN's at it again. We've got actual data. The candidate he's going against, Tim Ryan, is putting out some hilarious stuff, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think in the comments field below. Now I'm going to say a quick word from our sponsor for this video, PDN. They're the ones that made this possible, and then we're going to dive in, and I cannot wait, like I said, to show you this stuff. Now, Personal Defense Network may be of interest to you. I think it might just be. Join a community of thousands who are committed to developing their personal defense and firearm training skills just like you are. Their video topics include emergency medical techniques, armed and unarmed defense, firearm training, security techniques and tactics for your home or workplace, defensive gear, and much, much more. Sign up for Personal Defense Network Premium membership for Langley Outdoor viewers now, and you get the entire thing for $2 a year with a link down there in the description. Thank you so much to PDN and for you guys for checking it out. But now, let's get into this because this, chef's kiss, baby. So you guys know that when we go into elections, I'm sure if any of you have been older than about 25, the media does their very best to discourage red voters and encourage blue voters. The entire thing is a big charade and game. However, check this out because this seat from Ohio is crucial. This is a hold, okay? So this would maintain the power in the Senate 50-50, which is one of the reasons it's so important. But check this out. This is what CNN was going to have you believe, and then I'll show you the truth.
Republicans, meanwhile, are sending a pretty pricey rescue squad to Ohio to try to salvage J.D. Vance's Senate campaign. He's polling worse than expected.
Okay, so two things there. First of all, do you guys ever notice that when money is sent to the left from California or New York to Senate races like Warnock down in Georgia or California or J.D. Vance in Ohio or Tim Ryan in Ohio, you ever notice there's unprecedented funding coming from the left to really support these candidates? When the right does it, it's, ooh, rescue squad. Child, please. Anyway, so that's just an inconsistency I wanted to show you, but listen to what Tim Ryan, this is the guy running against J.D. Vance, and then I'm going to show you the actual polling of how it's so bad. All right, check this out.
A blue-collar warrior.
So when Obama's trade deal threatened jobs here, I voted against it, and I voted with Trump on trade. I don't answer to any political party.
One thing Ryan's ads do not emphasize, he is a Democrat and often votes with President Biden.
Whoa, can't wait to show you the next clip. We can't say the quiet part out loud. Tim Ryan is a Democrat, even though he's not advertising that he's a Democrat in Ohio, the bellwether state, the one state that correctly predicts the president almost all the time. However, CNN would tell you there's a rescue squad going for J.D. Vance. Now, I will take this moment to say that every single one of us needs to vote, whether you think there's going to be a red wave, a blue wave, a purple wave, a green wave. I don't care what color. You need to vote. Every single person you know needs to vote. We need to have our voices heard through the ballot box. This is the most crucial thing that you could possibly imagine to do, and it's a privilege that we get to do it. But now, I'm going to show you exactly what Tim Ryan is saying in Ohio. This is the guy running for Senate against J.D. Vance. You know, the guy who's polling better. check out his own words.
Democrat. Is that because it's an implicit recognition it's a liability here?
Yeah, well, I mean, the Democratic brand, as we know, and you and I have talked about this for a long time, is not good in a lot of these places.
Okay, so I'm going to start painting a picture for you here. We've got CNN broadcasting that J.D. Vance is getting a rescue squad. He's polling lower than he should be. Then we've got Tim Ryan saying that he votes with Trump and against Obama. Then you've got a national average of Republican voting advantage on the generic ballot of about +6 this week. We covered it in our video yesterday, or this morning rather. Then you've got the Tim Ryan, the Senate candidate for the Democrat side in Ohio, saying, well, yeah, the Democratic brand is really bad here. We know that. We've talked about it all the time, CNN. I can't imagine why, by the way. But let's keep going. So, here's the actual data so you guys can know and we can apply energy where we need to apply it. Here's what's going on with the actual polling of J.D. Vance versus Tim Ryan in Ohio as of right now, currently. Senate General, J.D. Vance is winning 49.5% to 44.9% for Tim Ryan. Now, CNN says, ooh, that's a bellwether. That's an indicator it's doing terribly, even though the campaign just started, and that's from Trafalgar. This is from Real Clear Politics. Ohio Senate, Vance versus Ryan. We've got 3.7, so it's consistent in that area. But here's the reason that CNN's saying it's so bad and there's a rescue squad coming. In 2016, Portman, who Vance would be replacing, won by 20 points. In 2010, Portman, Republican, won by 18 points. That's the idea. They're saying, ooh, it should be 15 or 20, even though 2 weeks ago they said, ooh, J.D. Vance might lose. All blue wave. Everything's going bad. Polling amazing for Democrats. These people are... Anyway. So now I'm going to show you some other things here, because Mike DeWine, and for what it's worth, this is the guy who signed in a constitutional carry into law right before the election, and everyone in in Ohio said, ooh, he's doomed, he's not going to win. Yeah, here's what his polling averages are. 53.8% versus 37.9%. He is dominating in the polling right now for Ohio governor. I go over to Real Clear Politics. He's still dominating. It's crazy town. We are looking at a plus 15.6 average. If you're telling me that you're looking at a 15.6 average, you've got a national average of advantage on generic ballot of 6. Ohio governor is winning by 15.6. J.D. Vance is ahead by 3.7, and you're not seeing any outliers here. Nothing's odd, nothing's weird, couldn't be the polling, couldn't be the scenario, couldn't be the fact that funding is not there, couldn't be the fact that ads haven't hit. No, it's none of that. There's a rescue squad coming because Republicans are screwed. And that's what I wanted to bring to you from Ohio. That is the update, and I cannot wait to show you the next one where we're either going to go into Nevada, Arizona, or Georgia, or Pennsylvania. And we are going to be up to date and driving towards November 8th. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you on that video.